Hello, everyone. This is Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly reading for January 12th through 18th, 2015. And this week, I am using Birkin Tor's Deck of Intuitive Answers. I've used this before, but I just want to say that this is a deck that I bought off of his website. He is a intuitive that is based in Europe, and his name is spelled Birkantore, just in case you are interested in this deck, okay? Now, I have pre-drawn 3 cards for this week, and let's see what the week has in store. I have to say, before I draw the first card, I just heard dreams coming true, so that's a good message, right? Let's see what the cards say. Archangel Michael. What I'm hearing is ask Archangel Michael for help with all of your desires and your fears. But what I'm feeling is a lot of you are feeling heaviness right now, especially if it's winter for you as it is for me, and it's cold and dark because there's less light outside. And whether or not that is the issue, just with all the heaviness, especially if we're immersed out in crowds, and even if we're not, we pick up energy. Ask Archangel Michael to cut your cords and clear you out. I saw somebody yesterday too that said to me, does this house have a lot of spirit activity, or is it just me? And it was her house. And I said, well, I'll ask Archangel Michael to come in and clear out the house. And this is what I do. I'm a medium. This means I am never without spirit activity. And I often ask Archangel Michael to come in and to clear out my space. And I often ask angels and Archangel Michael to have a squadron to escort out all the negative energies of spirits or entities or whatever it might be that don't belong in my space. Archangel Michael can help you. He is omnipresent, which means he can be with several people at once, for all your wishes and desires. And so if it's that one thing that has been frustrating the heck out of you lately, or if it's that one wish that you want to come through, ask him for help. He loves it when we ask him for help. And one other thing I feel like he wants me to say is you can ask him to energetically vacuum you, and in doing that, kind of de-sludging you from head to toe, especially when things feel heavy. Okay? Now let's see what we have for the middle of the week. Whoop. 2 dolphins. Now, this to me seems like a soulmate card, because see how they're connecting, and I almost feel like kissing. And that's automatically the feel that I get when I see this card. So if you have been wondering where your soulmate is, this week could see the actual fruition of that. You'll either meet this person or you'll have something happen. What I'm hearing is don't brush a first meeting off that seems awkward, or that you would just say, this is not my type of person, if indeed you do meet somebody who could potentially be romantic. And honestly, I feel like there might be a surprise, a good surprise, that you're going to meet somebody that you couldn't even plan it if you tried. So don't even overthink this card. I just believe that romance is coming for you. And if it's not literally the middle of the week this week, it's definitely on its way. Okay? Now, for the weekend, we have physical intuition. And what I'm hearing is your body intuits the answers that you need. A lot of you that are listening to this are claircognizant, and that's when the answers come through us. That they come through our physical bodies, maybe not literally, but, oftentimes when I do readings, I kind of, if I'm ever asked about it, I say, I don't know how I know, I just know. Sometimes they pull experiences out of my thoughts, and sometimes it's something I physically feel or intuit. Now, if you've been wondering about a health concern, listen to your body and ask your body what it wants or what it needs, and then take action accordingly. And I'm seeing all the chakras in this, and to me it says that some of our chakras are out of alignment. So if you've been feeling sick or like energetically sluggish, you would benefit from a chakra cleansing or alignment in whatever way you feel guided. Now, this could be through something like Qigong, which is a Chinese form of energy healing. It could be from acupuncture. It could be, Doreen Virtue has a chakra, I believe, balancing and clearing book and CD. It could be just from asking the angels to help you with that. But physically, you are intuitive. And if you're one of the people that have been wondering if you're intuitive and think that somehow you're not worthy to be, or you're not as good as somebody else, like, hey, I'm not as good as Lisa, or I'm not as good as somebody else that I know, or I'm, no Doreen Virtue, or whatever it might be, you actually are worthy and you intuit the answers just fine. You bring them out every day. And one of my spiritual teachers said to me, and to a class of us when I was at a class a couple months ago, and this is Janet Nohavik that I'm talking about, who is an amazing medium. And she said, whether I give psychic readings or I give readings as a medium and I bring people through from the other side, we are human oracles. And the world is in crisis right now, and we have a responsibility to help each other. And for some of us that have been feeling like getting out there and doing readings, or maybe poo-pooing that we're doing readings, they want me to tell you that I don't know how many times I had to be told a medium before I actually listened. I mean, I would be told, like by another psychic or another intuitive person, you'd be a medium, and I'd say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And if you're one of those people that do that, the greater our soul's calling, the more we fight it sometimes. And, you may want to get out there and do it right now. And, you have to try it. The worst you can do is say something and it doesn't resonate with the person that you're reading for. It doesn't mean that it's not true. You guys, this looks to me like a really interesting, wonderful week. These are cards that I personally have never seen before, which really shows me that they're for all of us that are listening to it right now. Archangel Michael is present. There's going to be a coming together of two souls either this week or very soon. And that if it's not romantic, it may be, if you want a child, your child may come to you. It may be a business partnership or even a new friendship. And then the weekend concluding with physical intuition and taking our intuitive guidance in some way to another level. As always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me. Have a wonderful week. I love each and every one of you, and I'll speak to you again next week.